So students, in this stanza, the poet describes about the beautiful things. So let us see what are the beautiful things to the poet. Such the sun, the moon, trees old and young, sprouting a shady boon for simple sheep, and such are daffodils. So you see, students, in this stanza, the poet describes some objects of beauty like the sun, the moon, the shady trees. The shady trees means the deep undergrowth and the deep fauna, the flora and the deep flora of the region casts a shade that is very soothing and calm. So the shady trees, the promise of giving shade to the cattle in the form of saplings once in the future. The beautiful daffodil flowers, you can see I have attached a picture of the daffodil flowers. So these are some of the beautiful things as described by the poet. That is the sun, the moon, the trees old and young, the nature sprouting a shady boon. Boon means a blessing. Shady boon refers to the bliss that one gets from resting under a tree during summer with cool breeze. So you see, these are certain beautiful things as described by the poet. Then, daffodils. Let us read a bit about the daffodils. Daffodil are also called common daffodil or trumpet narcissus. This is a yellow flower bulb forming plant in the amaryllis family, widely cultivated for its trumpet-like flowers. Daffodils are grown in northern Europe. We don't find daffodils in India and are grown in temperate climates around the world. The daffodil's popularity has resulted in the production of many varieties. In addition to the classic yellow form, the trumpet and petals may themselves be contrasting yellow, white, pink or orange. So this is all about daffodil flowers. Now, with the green world they live in. So this whole world, the earth, it consists of so many beautiful things that fosters our heart with inspiration and motivation to live an eternal happiness. So with the green world they live in, and clear reels. Clear reels refers to streams. You see, clear reels, that is the transparent streams flowing, that for themselves the cooling covered means a shady thicket where one can rest and get shade. So the beautiful stream, the forest with all its fauna and with all its flora, and the beautiful daffodil flowers, the sun with its vivacity and light, the moon with its calm rays, everything, all the flowers or the shades offered by the trees are beautiful objects that mesmerizes us, that attracts us towards a blissful life. It gives us a cooling shade, a bliss, a peace in the hot season of summer. The mid-forest break, you see, mid-forest break refers to the process of slowing down of din, commotion, noise, restlessness and tiredness when one enters a forest, that is in the lap of nature, in the proximity of nature. So the poet is telling, in the lap of nature there is only one and only happiness, and eternal, unfathomable happiness one can get. There is no noise, there is no pollution, there is only beauty and truth and realization and perception and a higher state of mind. So poet says that all things of beauty are like a blessing bestowed on all the creatures of earth. He further describes that the trees provide us with their shade, flowers with their beauty, and rivers with their coolness during the hot summers. Okay, now, rich with a sprinkling of fair mask rose blooms. You see, this is a mask rose. Okay, it has beautiful fragrance. The fragrance of the musk rose spreads everywhere. Rich, it is rich with a sprinkling. Sprinkling here refers to the fragrance of a fair colored musk rose, blooms everywhere, diffuses in the air. And such too is the grandeur. Grandeur means the glorifying and mighty deeds. Grandeur is the glory of dooms. Dooms means catastrophe. So grandeur means glorifying and mighty means courageous. Grandeur of tombs we have imagined for the mighty dead. So you see the poet continues with some more description of beautiful things present on earth, such as the beautiful musk rose, which has a nice fragrance, and the stories of the mighty warriors or the martyrs, the courageous warriors who laid their lives for a noble cause. So this is one more beautiful thing that is on earth, that is oral imagery, that you can hear the stories of our ancient forefathers who fought for noble cause, and these things inspires us, because if those people could have laid down their lives for a noble cause, why can't we live happily for the sake of those people, those martyrs, those mighty people who are dead by this time now, but are still living in our memories and in the stories, the beautiful elaborations. So you see, the poet describes many things as beautiful that gives us the motivation to live, like the sun, the moon, a shady plot in the between of a forest, and all the flowers, the daffodils and the musk rose, and even the stories of the great fighters and the warriors who laid down their lives for a noble cause. So this stanza is full of visual imagery. You can imagine about mighty dead, and oral imagery when we talk about the stories about the mighty people, and smell imagery like the musk rose blooms, the fragrance of flowers, and the inspirational stories of great men also give us the zeal to live. An endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heaven's brink. So you see, there is a comparison, there is a metaphor here in the last line. What is the metaphor? An endless fountain. Endless means which has no end, which is ever flowing, which never ceases or never stops. Fountain refers to a waterfall of immortal. Immortal means that is perpetual, pouring unto us from heaven's brink. Brink means age, you see. Brink means age. Here brink refers to the heaven's cliff, you see, from where a fountain is falling, from where a fountain is flowing, an endless fountain. The objects of beauty that are perceived by us are like an endless fountain of water that flows on eternally from the heaven's cliff. So the beautiful objects of nature are gift of God that gives us the power to live amidst all negative things. We are imbibed and instilled with positivity, and these beautiful things are compared to an endless fountain of immortal perpetual drink, a perpetual drink that flows from a cliff in the heaven where God lives. So the beautiful things are divine. The beautiful things can give us endless happiness. They are like an endless fountain of immortal drink. So here the beautiful things are compared to a refreshing divine fountain that flows from heaven's cliff, bestowing upon us the inspiration and perpetual joy to live. So you see, the poet was so very tormented in his real life that he described about the beauties present in nature that gives the power to live amidst all sorrows, all despondence, all cruelty, all felony. So the negative capability of the poet, that is, there is negative things, but great people has the power to oversee such negative things and move forward in life by imbibing the good things, the positive things. Such was the perspective of the poet in the poem A Thing of Beauty. And beauty is truth, truth is beauty. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. So the beautiful things, the positive things should be taken, should be perceived within us to lead a life amidst all the pain and catastrophe that happens. Okay, so this poem is very, very important for your exam. I hope you all will read it by line and listen to my video. I hope you all will get all the answers. Still, if you have problems, you can ping me. You all have my number. It's 8697 258 496. Thank you, students. And one more thing, throughout the poem maintains a rhyming scheme of AABBC. Alright? Thank you so much, students. Bye bye and take care, all of you.